One's down there. See, I'm always looking at shoe game.
Corey, I know you said this week focusing on yourself, but are you going to take a moment and be like, wow, first regular season game as a head coach?
Yeah, I don't got time for that. You know, there's been a lot of firsts. Every day's a first, right? So I kind of put all that stuff aside and just focus on what we have to do as a team. Yeah.
I guess how exciting is it though, training camp done, to finally see it out on the field in a game situation?
Yeah, you know, we spoke about that today. It's good that we had 2 preseason games under our belt, but, you know, things hit a little bit different when the regular season starts. So, you know, we spoke about that, and, you know, we have to be even more detail-oriented in what we do. So excited to see these guys put their best foot forward and see, you know, where we are, you know, what we expect, and how far off of that or how far beyond that are we. So they'll be excited.
McLeod Bethel-Thompson back in the CFL after a year away. Just you were the defensive coordinator in Toronto the year that he won. So just what does he bring to a team, and how do you stop him?
Yeah, great leadership, great guy. You know, I'm happy to see Mac back in this league if he's happy. You know, but you know, for myself and seeing Mac, you know, at work every day, understanding the things that he's really good at and some things that maybe he struggles with, and we'll see if we can take advantage of that. You know, I want him to have as much success as possible, just outside of playing us. But you know, I know what he's going to bring and command in that huddle over there, and you know, the guys will rally around him. He's a selfless kind of guy, so you know, I'm pretty sure they're probably happy to have Mac in the building. We just got to make it tough on him.
It looks like 3 American linebackers is what you've been practicing with for most of this week. What's the decision behind that? You did sign Adam O'Clair during the offseason.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Adam's, you know, he's taken just as many reps as well. I mean, we have great roster flexibility, I think, from that standpoint. And certainly, you know, don't be shocked to see Adam out there as well playing on defense. So, you know, we're really pleased with what CJ's been able to bring as well. Well, both CJs, I guess. We got to come up with something with that, I guess. But really pleased with those guys, and obviously having Thurman in the middle to help communicate on both sides of that. So, you know, we're happy with the linebacker position, and you know, this is how we're rolling for right now. But you know, certainly guys will definitely get opportunity.
Sorry, go ahead. What did you see from DeMarcus Fields in camp that made him an active roster guy?
Yeah, I mean, that position that he plays, the field half position in our defense is one of the most, I think, challenging positions to play back there, just the amount of communication and understanding their awareness. And he got a lot of reps at that throughout camp and able to communicate there, you know, with what's going on around him. And certainly, you know, things that you love from that position is the amount of screen game and stuff that you get in this league. You know, you got to have somebody who can defeat a block and tackle. He certainly can do that as well. But he is a rook. You know, there's going to be some things that he's going to have to train through. And, you know, we're willing to deal with that, just knowing the kind of guy he is and how, you know, much effort he puts in.
Is he one of those athletes you can kind of put anywhere also? Because he played corner down south and comes up here.
Yeah, to be honest with you, a lot of the DBs that we have kind of cross-trained at their positions before they got here, and, you know, Coach Bell does an amazing job, you know, putting these guys in different spots throughout camp. Just, you know, even if they don't look good, it's just more about having the understanding of how to see it, you know, from having the perspective of somebody else when you're playing next to them. So, you know, and then in the same breath, it does allow us to see what, you know, certain guys can handle. So, yeah, him and as well as everybody else, you know, they can cross-train, and obviously at that position, you know, having Amari and, you know, being able to have some flex there, playing there, he could play corner, and also, you know, we just signed a really good vet that can also play that position and other positions too. So we got good flexibility in the back end.
You've seen Trevor from the capacity of a player, defensive line coach and defensive coordinator. Has having him on your side changed your perspective on him at all, or is it pretty much what you were analyzing in a different role?
Yeah, everything that I thought he was, he is, and to a core, you know, and that's just, I think, speaks to the values that he was raised with, and everything, how he attacks everything and how he treats everybody, and I'm sure you guys can speak to the same thing. Excellent, A1 guy, great leader. You know, even the conditions that we've been having throughout the week, I was just joking with him. I said, shoot, maybe he's been firing them balls out there, man. So, you know, nothing really phases the guy, and he loves the game. So I'm happy he's on our side.
Did you ever sack him?
Did I ever sack? I didn't really sack a lot of people. You know, maybe just a couple meals, if anything. You know, no, I don't know, but I definitely game planning against them. I know we played against them, and head-to-head battles in Grey Cups. He's got 2 wins And I had one against him, so I always joke with him about that. But now we're on the same side. See what that looks like.
Trevor talked about anticipating the unknown. How do you prepare for the unknown?
Yeah, well, there's a few things. You try to mimic it as much as possible, but I mean, it is unknown. There's going to be, and certainly for us in the beginning of the season too, right, Dave? Like, you have an idea of kind of what to expect, but there's always going to be one-offs. And you want to try to, I keep going back to this, Coach Bell saying, just train through it. You know what I mean? If we get hit on some kind of mistake, hopefully it's not a game-changing play, but you're constantly learning. So as more unknowns that you see, the more knowledge you gain, and then that kind of shrinks down the unknown stuff, right? So we want to be comfortable when we're uncomfortable. So just hopefully it doesn't cost us anything,
Britton asked you, sorry.
Just how excited are you to see the offensive side of the ball hopefully get rolling, right? Obviously, you've got AJ, bring in Jamarcus, you've got a plethora of weapons at receiver, and also Mark going in his first game.
Yeah, no, I mean, not that I'm playing one side of the ball or the other. I'm very excited to see the offense go, man. They've been looking really good all week. They've been looking pretty good throughout camp. I'm excited to see, how Mark attacks it. He's very happy with the guys that we have in the building, and we have a lot of playmakers. So when they do get their opportunity, because there is only one ball, I'm expecting them to make the most of it. So as many people can touch the ball, the better. Yeah.
Britton asked you today. I asked you a couple of days ago about looking ahead to the Saturday game and kind of milestone it is for you. Does the media and the public have a different perception of a game than a coach when you're looking at it rep after rep, practice after practice? And I think the inclination outside the building might be to look further ahead to that game. Is there just a different wiring that coaches have by necessity than we have?
Yeah, I think from a coaching standpoint, and also, hopefully from a player standpoint, we love what you guys do, and we understand the importance of media in our game, really, in driving the league. But we can't be influenced by any other opinion by what the tape's telling us, right? So we're kind of laser focused on forming our own opinions off of what the film is showing us, and really moving from there. Robs, it's there's social media, for example. I think it's awesome to interact with our fan base, but as everybody here knows in this circle, it could get out of hand in a heartbeat, right? So we just lean on each other and really look for validation from the people who, not that we don't care about you guys, we love you guys, but we spend more time with each other than we do with our actual families. So this is our family, and it's tight. It's fan business.
Sorry, Corey. Do you have to make a conscious effort to kind of shut out everything and just focus on what's immediately in front of you, or does it just happen organically because you're in this environment and that's what the process is?
Yeah, I think to each their own, you know what I mean? I'm not ignorant to the fact. Again, I'm not terribly old, you know what I mean? So I know. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. I'm joking. But I know, I know a lot of these guys, spend quite a bit of time on social media, and you're going to get a ton of opinions, especially here where we're at. But, for the most part, we are so focused on football that you don't have a ton of time to really look and listen to anything else. So the focus, I think, from the guys has been plush. Yeah.
You've played at Commonwealth quite a bit. It's the 75th anniversary of the Edmonton team there. Just what do you expect from that crowd and everything? I know Ricky Ray's been around, Mike Riley's been around there, and it seems like a big celebration for them in week one here.
Yeah, excellent for the league, and I know the circumstances with. I'm a Flames fan, so there's a hockey team I think in Edmonton playing for something I can't remember. But our game's been changed, but hopefully the celebration of that team and the storied success that they've had, I'm hoping it drives a good crowd because it's great for the league, and really I'd love it for our guys, no doubt, and shoot, I'd love it for their guys, and anytime there's a big crowd, I don't care, just spot the ball, put it in the parking lot, and you're going to get the best out of guys. So I'm excited that they have that rolling for us week one.
Awesome. Thanks.
Appreciate you guys. Rob, you're not that old, man.
60.